Ladies and gentlemen, the President of the Republic of the Philippines, Her Excellency Gloria Macapagal Arroyo, shall now deliver her Independence Day message.
Thank you. His Excellency, the Dean of the Diplomatic Corps, Papal Nuncio Edward Joseph Adams, Your Excellencies of the Diplomatic Corps, and representatives of international organizations, Vice President Noli de Castro, and the other members of the Cabinet and national government officials, members of the Philippine Congress, justices of the Supreme Court, Ambassador Benedicto representing Secretary Romulo, and our other officials of the Department of Foreign Affairs, captains of industry, leaders of the business community, ladies and gentlemen. 110 years after we broke free of foreign bondage, we remember with deep gratitude our heroic forebears who paid the ultimate sacrifice on the altar of freedom so that we may live as a sovereign people. The centuries-old struggle continues. But instead of colonizing powers, we must now protect our freedom and future as a nation from global economic storms and security threats. The Philippines has built up a strong economy, which is helping us meet the challenges of the global surge in the price of food and fuel. A strong and growing economy has been the pillar we have labored to create to help guarantee peace, order, and stability in our country. And it's paying off. Our economy reached the highest level of growth in 30 years last year. The peso is strong, and we are close to balancing our budget. As a result of our economic comeback, we're able to invest in key sectors to cushion the harsh impact of rise and fuel on our poor. We're also able to invest in necessary infrastructure like roads, bridges, and education, to name a few. All the while, we are balancing these vital investments with a commitment to meet our fiscal obligations and balance the budget in 2010. We've been working tirelessly to address challenges arising from the slowdown in the global economy, combined with a spike in oil and food prices. The government is working to make sure that our food supplies remain stable and that we put food on the table for every Filipino. In terms of oil, the high price of gasoline and everyday commodities hits our poor the hardest. While the high price of oil is a global issue and outside the control of any one government, we have introduced measures to lift the burden of our people. However, no matter what actions we take, this is a global problem, and we must work together to resolve this if there is going to be any long-lasting improvement. As a responsible member of the international community, we in the Philippines are doing our part to create a world that is more humane. We have reached out in sympathy to our Chinese brethren in Sichuan province. Likewise, we have sent medical teams and continue to make those teams available to help the people of Myanmar. We coordinate with our ASEAN neighbors on the level of financial aid that each one of us sends to Myanmar. Now that ASEAN has taken tangible steps to be a true union, it must accept its responsibility to advance the cause of economic and social justice within its membership. As for the passage of the ASEAN Charter, we would love nothing more than to see ASEAN consolidate its gains and move closer together. However, we leave this up to the Senate, to the Philippine Senate, which has been asked to review the Charter for ratification. Certainly, economic integration among Asian nations is imperative if we as a region are to take advantage of the expanding global trade and economic opportunities. We are thrilled at the prospect of a vibrant ASEAN. We hold great hope for the ASEAN Charter, which will be the first and the boldest step towards the creation of a regional economic community. Our strong course of global engagement has been an essential part of the economic turnaround of the Philippines. It is important to acknowledge, as we celebrate our independence, the important role that our international friends and allies have made to our national development. This includes the countries that you represent, the organizations that you represent, who are our development partners, and the foreign investors who have become part of our business community and who have brought their technologies and capital to the Philippines. You, together with the Philippine business community, Philippine labor, and Philippine farmers, are part of the Philippine economic success story. We are grateful for your contributions and your commitment to our nation and our people. Be with us in our steadfast desire for the Philippines to break free from the bondage of poverty and to be able to join the first world in 20 years. We stand today aware of the challenges we face and the responsibilities we carry. When the Filipinos act with a solid singularity of purpose and a focused vision in solidarity with our allies in the world, we can achieve great things. Indeed, our nations, all the nations you represent, can achieve greater strides when we work as a united force, for we all share ideals and possess the same aspirations of peace, stability, freedom, and progress. Therefore, ladies and gentlemen, join me in a toast to international solidarity and a resurgent Philippines. Mabuhay! Mabuhay!